what is important with it is about practice. The moment you practice, then for you are qualifying to get an A, a B. But if you're not practicing, maybe you're planning an F, which is not right. So take our examples. And we are just making a recap from what you experienced at O level. That here we are just developing in much of it. So example, can say rationalize the following. Rationalize the following. Rationalize the following. Rationalize the following. Part A, 1 over root 2. How can we take that when we can see it is 1 over root 2? So when it comes to this, we only multiply with it both down and what? And up. That means we multiply it on the denominator at the same time on the what? On the numerator. And always be orderly when you are writing these things. Don't be disorganized. Somebody is not seeing your work, is not very neat. So let's look at 1 over root 2 is the same as 1 over root 2 times root 2. What you do down, you do it also up. So 1 times root 2, you're coming out with root 2. Root 2 times root 2, you're coming out with root 4, which becomes root 2 out of 2. So this one is our correct stuff of rationalizing that. Part B, 1 over root 5. What are we going to do with this? So this is the same as 1 over root 5 times root 5. What you do down, you do it up, also root 5. 1 times root 5, we are getting root 5. Out of root 5 times root 5, we are coming out with root 25, which becomes root 5 out of 5. That one we have also tried to rationalize it the more. So we are now going to part C, part C, 1 plus root 2 all over 2 plus root 3. You can see up it is saying 1 plus root 2 all over 2 plus root 3. What I'm going to do is this. Now you can see this one is involving two numbers and there is a plus. Now here we apply, we get use of the taking a conjugate on the denominator. So this is solution. We're going to say 1 plus root 2 all over 2 plus root 3 equals, we need to move together. That means if you have your notebook, you need to be moving together with me. 1 plus root 2 all over 2 plus root 3 times, this is our plus, we are now making it a what? A minus, which we are calling it, taking it a conjugate. 2 minus root 3. What you do down, do it also up. Then from there, we are free now to open up the brackets very well. So we're going to say this is 1 into 2 minus root 3. Then here there is a plus root 2 into 2 minus root 3 all over. Observe down. What are you seeing there? This number is the same as this number. What is the difference? Is the sides. That means it's a difference of 2 squares. And we dwell where there is a minus. We said this is the same as 2 squared minus root 3 squared. Go ahead. Equal signs must be paramount. And remember, emphasize that. Let you be smart on your work. So 1 times the 2, we are getting a 2 minus 1 times root 3, we are getting root 3 plus root 2 times 2, we are getting a 2 root 2. Root 2 times that, you are getting root 6 all over. What is 2 squared? You are getting a 4 minus, this one reduces minus a 3. You can see how the thing is moving on well. So this one go on, this becomes 2 minus, what I can say 2 plus 2 root 2 minus root 3 minus root 6 all over 1. Now, anything divided by 1 is the same as that very number which is there. So what are we getting now? We are getting 2 plus 2 root 2 minus root 3 minus root 6. I've got my exact answer. That's how we do with rationalization. Always follow the steps. What is important for you is on how to multiply. But if you don't get involved with multiplying, then you are going to get problems with that. As you are going to be getting more and more examples. So another example, next, consider example 2. Rationalize 5 plus root 2 all over 5 minus root 2. So when they say rationalize that one, what comes here? Follow here the procedure. We are going to rationalize this number by taking the conjugate on the denominator. So, solution 5 plus root 2 all over 5 minus root 2 equals 5 plus root 2 all over 5 minus root 2 times, take the conjugate, it's going to be 5 plus root 2. For this one, what you have done down, also do it up, 5 plus root 2. So can we open the brackets using layman's understanding? We are going to say 5 into 5 plus root 2. We are going to say 5 into 5 plus root 2. Then here there is plus root 2 into 5 plus root 2 all over. Observe here, this is the difference of 2 squares. How do we deal with that? This is, you take the one with the minus, we say 5 squared minus root 2 squared. So go ahead and open. 5 times 5, you are getting 25, plus 5 times that, you are getting 5 root 2, plus root 2 times 5, we are getting also 5 root 2. Root 2 times root 2, we are getting root 4, all over. What is 5 squared? You are getting 25 minus this one squared, you are getting a 2. Because this one crosses with that. We go ahead, we add, we go ahead and simplify to the simplest form. This is 25 plus, these ones have the same irrational numbers. We only add the numbers. 5 plus 5, you are getting 10 root 2 plus we know square root of 4, it is a 2. All over this and this, you are getting 23. So go ahead, 25 plus a 2, we are getting 27 plus 10 root 2 out of 23. Don't stop from here. Every number say as the denominator. What is it now? This becomes 27 out of 23 plus 10 root 2 out of 23. You have finished rationalizing that one. So that's how we do numbers, especially dealing with rationalization of the numbers. So we are moving to example 3. Example 3, express 3 plus root 2 all over 3 minus root 2 in form of a plus b root 2. Hence state the values of A and B. Solution. So when they say express 3 plus root 2 all over 3 minus root 2 in the form of A plus B root 2. They are meaning, they may even say equals a plus b minus 2, a plus b root 2. All of those things, they are like they're saying rationalize. When the number comes in that way, just follow the steps which I have given you here by doing the rationalizing. So listen, we are having 3 plus root 2 all over 3 minus root 2 equals 3 plus root 2 all over 3 minus root 2 times, you can put them in brackets, into, you are taking a conjugate, becomes a plus. Nice. What you have done, down, do it up. Very okay. Then we are free now to open up our brackets using layman's understanding. This becomes 3 into 3 plus root 2. Then this is plus root 2 into 3 plus root 2 all over. This one is the difference of 2 squares. So what I'm going to say, this is 3 squared minus root 2 squared. This becomes 3 times 3, we are getting a 9, plus 3 times 2, we are getting a 3 root 2, plus root 2 times 3, we are getting also 3 root 2, plus root 2 times root 2, we are getting root 4, all over. What is 3 squared? This 3 squared, you are getting a 9, minus this one disappears with the root, you remain with that. So go ahead, this is the same as the 9, plus these ones are the same. 3 plus 3, you are getting 6 root 2, plus the square root of 4 is already 2, all over 9 minus a 2, we are getting a 7. So go ahead and collect like terms. 9 plus a 2, we are getting 11, plus 6 root 2 out of 7. So when you reach there, divide. This number is taken on every side. So this one becomes 11 out of 7 plus 6 out of 7 root 2, which is in that form, which is in our form, which is equal to a plus b root 2. Now, if they say state the values, when they say hence, they are meaning where you have stopped, now state those values. That means you are going to relate with what is here. Now, our a, compare this with this. You can really go ahead and say comparing comparing 11 out of 7 plus 6 out of 7 root 2 with a plus b root 2. Can we compare? A is the same as, what is A? A equals 11 out of 7. What is B? B equals this B here. B equals 6 out of 7. When they say hence, they are meaning where you have stopped, just go ahead and set the values. That's what we normally do with that. So we are now moving to the next example. Example 4. After giving example 4, then we shall do more. I want to do for you more until when we do like 8 examples. So such that from there, you have no doubt. So we are done with example 3, then we can proceed to the next item. So we are going to go to example 4. Example 4. I've said express 1 all over 2 minus root 3 in form of p plus q root 3. Solution. So they have also said we express that one in the form of that. What they're going to do is that the same. So I said don't mind about what they are saying about that. Stick on one point, rationalizing of what? Of sides. And we are dealing with rationalizing the denominator. So this is 1 out of 2 minus root 3 is the same as 1 out of 2 minus root 3 times 2 plus root 3. What you do down, do it also up. 2 plus root 3. Then we go ahead and multiply. 1 times everything remains up the same. 2 plus root 3 all over. This one is the difference of 2 squares. So this is the same as 2 squared minus root 3, the whole of it squared. What does it become? 2 plus root 3 all over. What is 2 squared? That is 4 minus 3, which becomes what? 2 plus root 3 all over 1, and anything out of 1 is the same as that very stuff. So this equals 2 plus root 3. So you have seen that you have already expressed in form of that one. So if they could ask you set the values of P and Q, it means P will be a 2 and Q will be a 1. That's what we normally do is that. So at this time, let me first give you a small short break as we are going to be tuning again to the new